This is today's Impact Wrestling full show results video, and the show started with a match between Eddie Edwards versus Frankie Kazarian, and the result of this match was Eddie Edwards defeated Frankie Kazarian by pinfall with the help of his wife Alicia Edwards, and post-match, husband and wife kissed each other. Then Gia Miller speaks to Leo, who says he's not here to make friends, and he's here for one reason, and that's to win the X Division title. Aldous walks up and mentions Leo stuck his nose in his business, and Leo reiterates he's going for the X title, and Aldous says the only thing they have in common is winning at Slammiversary, and Aldous warns Leo not to let his ego get in the way. Then Kazarian cuts a promo and says Eddie didn't win with honor, but he won tonight. He says that's not the way Kowalski trained them, and now that they're tied, Kazarian issues a challenge for a rubber match at Slammiversary, and he says his wife Traci Brooks will be at ringside to counter Alicia. The next match happened between Sami Callihan and Rich Swann versus Champagne Singh and Shera, and the result of this match was Sami Callihan and Rich Swann defeated Champagne Singh and Shera by pinfall with the Cactus Driver 97 by Callihan. Then we saw footage from BTI show's Santino cussing out Dirty Dango as he will face off in Windsor post-Slammiversary, and Heath also hit Dango with a wake-up call. The next match happened between Alan Angels versus Jonathan Gresham, and the result of this match was Jonathan Gresham defeated Alan Angels by submission. Gresham offers a handshake after the match, but Diener tells Angels not to, but Angels goes against him and shakes his hand anyway. Then we saw a recap of Impact's trip to Australia airs where Trinity knocks on Deonna Purrazzo's locker room, and Trinity thanks Deonna for having her back last week, but then it escalates to questions of Deonna not helping Trinity fast enough. Deonna says they don't need each other's help and brings up how she did the Champ challenge to prove herself, and Deonna suggests she'll do another open challenge next week so that Trinity can see exactly who she'll be facing. The next match happened between PCO versus the Good Hands, and the result of this match was PCO defeated the Good Hands by pinfall. Post-match, Hotch gets in Scott's face and slaps him, and Scott punches him back and hits Sky High, and Scott gets Hotch up, but then Bully Ray's music hits. Macklin low blows PCO from behind and then strikes D'Amore with a chair, and Bully Ray delivers chair shots to both of them as well. Then Macklin handcuffs Scott to the top rope as PCO continues to get hit, and Hotch puts a table in the ring so that Bully and Macklin double chokeslam PCO through it. PCO was tossed down a ramp into the backstage area, so Scott launches a chair at and Macklin and Bully tease an attack but instead go to PCO, and then Macklin shuts the door and then we see footage of them lighting PCO on fire. The next match happened between Giselle Shaw versus Courtney Rush, and the result of this match was Giselle Shaw defeated Courtney Rush by pinfall. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Motor City Machine Guns versus Nick Aldis and Leo Rush, and the result of this match was Nick Aldis and Leo Rush defeated Motor City Machine Guns by pinfall when Leo Rush hits the low blow to Sabin and then hits the final hour frog splash for the win, and the show goes off the air.